And the best way to do it is with your vote.
Liam, I want to get your reaction as well, because you mentioned that every day they're not talking about what are more perhaps winning issues for Republicans, immigration, the economy, and beyond, are days that are better for the Biden-Harris ticket. But Harris is the one I'm focusing on right now. She has been propelled to the forefront on these issues of reproductive rights, on really a tour of the nation on these very issues. There had been, insults that were lauded or, lobbed at her as a vote for Biden was a vote for her. Now, this issue, a winning one for Democrats, frankly, does that change things?
It's interesting. I think they've been looking for a way to use her in her best, highest and best use, and this certainly fits that. I mean, she is certainly more equipped to go out on the trail and hit these key states than President Biden is. So I think this is actually a really nice role for her, but it does play into some of the messages that Republicans are going to have, which is just from an actuarial standpoint, when you make this, frankly, with both these men, the vice presidential pick is going to have a salience and a resonance that is more than we've ever seen before, because you have to think about this when you're talking about 78, 81-year-olds. I mean, these are people that are going to be 4 years from now at advanced age. And so I think the prominence of Vice President Harris is going to be something that is potentially good for Democrats, but also something that Republicans are really going to want to lean into.
And really quick, do you think that this is going to change in some respects the fact that Trump was crowing about overturning Roe v. Wade, but then wanted the issue to go to the states? He could lose some pro or anti-abortion voters, period.
I'm a little bit skeptical of that. I think he recognized that when he came out yesterday and said what he did. I mean, there was even talk that this was his Sister Soldier moment, that he came out and elicited reactions from the Susan B. Anthony list and the groups. Him being seen as at odds with the far right is not a bad thing for him. They thought they would buy them more than a day before they had to deal with a new fire to put out. But I think actually in some ways that's what gave Carrie Lake and people like her a cue that actually President Trump has your back. He's sort of given the permission structure for you to come out and probably say what voters want to hear, whether or not that's something that's believable based on your previous remarks.
Gosh, my only issue is you can say what voters want to hear, but what are you actually going to do? And that is overturn Roe and take us back to 1864.
Well,